Years ago, I first heard about the CRISPR gene editing tool in a Discover magazine article. As a lover of science, I was fascinated by this new biotechnology. Now, I've read The Code Breaker by Walter Isaacson, the story of Jennifer Doudna, CRISPR, and the new frontier of the human race. Let's turn some pages. Of all the human characters in this book, Dr. Doudna is the featured player. But this is more than a biography of the co inventor of CRISPR gene editing. It's a book about science and how science is done. It's a book about what humans can do when real science catches up with science fiction. But there's another star, a little molecule called RNA. Before I go any further, let me give Dr. Doudna the floor to explain the science.
The genome. And this system came to be called CRISPR. And as I'm showing here, this is a mechanism by which bacteria and archaeal cells can adapt to viruses by integrating small pieces of viral DNA into the organism genome at a site called CRISPR, and then using that information to make an RNA copy of the sequence that can then provide the information required for detection and cleavage of viral DNA or sometimes viral RNA using CRISPR-associated or Cas proteins.
Isaacson does a great job in exploring and explaining the science of gene editing and all the related fields of study. Hey, you want more behind the scenes, early access, and all kinds of other goodies? Check out our Patreon. Link is down in the description. In writing the book, the author does more than simply interview the players and read their work. He actually goes to meetings and conferences, he volunteers for studies, and goes to Doudna's lab to do experiments himself. He even helps to repair the friendship between Doudna and her CRISPR co-discoverer slash Nobel Prize sharer, Dr. Emmanuel Chapartenay, who had drifted apart after completing their literal, life-changing work. This book is an example of the finest participatory journalism. He also explores the ethics of gene editing. This technology brings up many important questions. Should there be limits on what could be edited for? Is there a difference, for example, between using chemo to cure one individual's cancer and gene editing the germline to prevent cancer in all people? What about the people who at this time can't afford it versus those who can? Let's have a respectful discussion in the comments. Isaacson started writing the book before the pandemic. Now, I don't know what his original plan was, but COVID became a major player in the last third of the book, with Doudna and other labs changing focus to testing and COVID shots. The other thing the book does is present female scientific role models. As Doudna herself says, she was told growing up is that girls don't do science, her father being a notable exception. This is clearly not true, and Isaacson's writing about Doudna, Chapartenay, and others make that case. As always, Isaacson is a good writer here, bringing us with him on his adventures. The chapters are relatively short, with the longest about 15 pages. The shortest only about 1.5 pages. The photographs are of high quality and fit right in with the text of each chapter. If you love science and/or biography, you'll love this book. For more book reviews, click this playlist right here, or to subscribe, click my face here. Thank you for watching, and please keep on reading. We'll see you next time.